Welcome to Hear the Word. I'm Brother Tom. Ashamed to ask. Around the year 459 BC, a Jewish priest in Babylon was moved by God to lead a group of exiles to Jerusalem. Their assignment was to work on getting the Lord's house in order. His name was Ezra. The Lord had given permission to the Babylonians to conquer and destroy Jerusalem because of their unfaithfulness to him in the year 586 BC. So about 127 years had passed and their punishment was over. God still corrects his wayward children. Are you going through hard times because he is getting your attention that you need to repent and turn to him? The king gave Ezra permission to go and gave many gifts to be used in the house of God. About 5,000 Israelites were prepared to make the journey of about 500 miles. Ezra had explained to the king that God was leading them and would provide for them. However, now as they get ready to make the journey, Ezra is wondering if he should ask the king for soldiers to escort and protect them. However, he was ashamed to ask for protection. Ezra 8:21. Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river Ahava, that we might afflict ourselves before our God, to seek of him a right way for us and for our little ones and for all our substance. For I was ashamed to require of the king a band of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy in the way, because we had spoken unto the king, saying, the hand of our God is upon all them for good that seek him, but his power and his wrath is against all that forsake him. So we fasted and besought our God for this, and he was entreated of us. How do you ask the king for protection when you've already told the king that your God is with you? He was ashamed to ask, so he didn't. They made the trip safely. Someone has said when you go to a prayer meeting to pray for rain, carry an umbrella. In other words, believe God will provide. One time, several of us had scheduled an outdoor event in a park in town where 3 preachers would be preaching. We also would have singing and testimony and give away Bibles for anyone who came by who was interested. For several days before the event, the forecast was for rain. Should we cancel the event? The day before the event, the forecast called for about a 47% chance of rain, I believe. Gloom was in our hearts. Someone suggested we show up anyway. A 47% chance of rain translates into a 53% chance of no rain. If we show up and get rained out, we at least did what we believe the Lord wanted us to do. It didn't rain. That is until at the pre-appointed time to pack up, it didn't rain. It began drizzling as we took down the tents and chairs and tables. Then it poured. Live by faith and don't be ashamed. Blessings to you till next time. Bye for now.